Okay, today we're going to talk about exponential regression. Exponential regression is just the process that we take in order to find an exponential function that best fits a set of data. So when we talked about linear functions, this was line of best fit. All right, but for exponential functions, we just call it exponential regression. So when we look here, notice how we have the steps that we need to take in Desmos in order to find this exponential regression model. So we have this set of data, all right, where we have 0, 1, 2 for our x values and 2, 8, and 32 for our y values. All right, we're going to plug in this data into our Desmos calculator. And then this right here is the exponential regression that we must use every single time in order to come up with the right formula for that suits the data. So this is just an example. So you may want to write down or take note of these steps here, and particularly the formula that must be used. So let's start with example 1. It says use exponential regression to write an exponential function for, we are given these 2 points, 2, 100, and 3, 1000. So what we're going to do is just go back to the first slide and use these steps to help us come up with an exponential function that best represents this data. All right, so we come over here and click the plus sign, and we're going to tap table. Once we do that, we see in our x1 column, we're going to write 2 and 3. So 2, 3. Now that we're done with writing our x values, we're going to come over here in our y1 column and type in 100 and 1000. Okay. All right, we want to make sure. All right, there we go. So now that the 2 points are in there, all right, we've completed that. The third step, now we need to type in the line 2, our exponential regression formula. So we have to type in y sub 1, right? So we type in y. And then to get our subscript, we need to go to the secondary keyboard here. And we're going to type in a sub b to get our 1. All right. Now we need to get out of subscription, so we definitely need to tap this arrow right here on the right to get back to the main level here. Now we need our little squiggly, also known as tilde. It's right here. All right, so tilde. So we have y sub 1 tilde a b. And now we need our caret key. So we're going to go to the main keyboard and look for our caret key. All right, I'm searching. And I don't see the caret key, but what I do see is a way to get this exponent the way we need it. So we're going to come here to where it says a to the b. Right here, and we're going to tap x, and then we need our subscript, so subscript, yes, 1. All right, that may seem like a lot. We just have to remember how to do superscript and subscriptions, and we'll be okay in this problem. So now that we've done that, we come up with a result here where a is 1 and b is 10, so that's what we're going to write here. All right, our equation is y equals 1 times 10 to the x. And now we've come up with an exponential function that best represents this set of data right here. All right, and that may have been a little what? So we're going to do another example. All right, in example 2, says use the exponential regression to write an exponential function. And we're given this table where we go from 0 to 3 and then from 0.125 to 27. So we're going to type all of this into the calculator over here. So remember, we tap plus table. And in x1, we're typing in 0, 1, 2, 3. And then in y1, we're typing 0.125, enter, 0.75, enter, 4.5, enter, 27. Now that we've typed in all of these values, we're going to tell the calculator to give us back an exponential function that best represents this set of data. So we're going to type in y and look for our subscription. There we are, sub 1. All right, we're going to tap this arrow to get back to the main level here and look for tilde. And then we're going to do A, B, A, B. Come back to the main screen for our superscription. All right, and we're tapping in X, but we need a sub 1, so we got to go back to subscript. All right, and tap 1. All right. And now that we've typed all of that in, it gives us our parameters A and B here. A and B. So this is y equals 0.125 times 6 to the x. All right, so that's number 2. Now what I want you to do is to attempt number 3 and press pause. All right, attempt number 3. All right, now for number 3, we just need to type in all the values that we were given. Press plus table, right? And we're going to insert all our x values, which round is going to represent the x, and number of teams is going to represent our y. So 0, 1, 2, 3. And then for this is going to be 64, 32, 16, and then 8. Now we go to row 2 here, and we're going to type in the exponential regression. And that's probably part of what we're going to need to remember. Y, let me get different color here. So we're going to say y sub 1, right? And just go to the first slide, right? It's going to be y sub 1 tilde A B to the x sub 1. All right. So we come here and we're going to type that y sub 1. And by now, hopefully we know how to get to the subscript and superscript. All right. And then tilde mx sub 1. Nope, I'm thinking about linear, guys. Forgive me. That is a b. Now superscript x back to sub 1. All right, now that we have that in, notice we're given our parameters over here, right? We're given our parameters where A is 64, B is 0.5. So this is y equals 64 times 0.5 to the x. And there we are on that. We have a few more problems. I want you to attempt those and we'll go over them in class.